me Giannis is not going crazy?
Okay, Giannis is going crazy in that, bro. You can't convince me otherwise.
I don't care how humble Giannis is. He's going crazy.
Yeah, he's almost better because there's no 3-point line.
Yeah.
I was gonna wear my Dame jersey, but I'm tired.
Had to spice it up. This is the second.
Hello. Hello.
Nah. Had to spice it up. This is the second to last episode. So.
What is it? Oh, this is 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got in the cards today?
Alright, welcome back to the second to last episode of Frogs and Algorithm. Episode 19. Dom, Angelo, Enzo. On the Sunday, game 2 of NBA Finals is later.
Is today Sunday?
Yep. That's how the days of the week go. Sunday usually follows Saturday. You good?
What? No, I'm reading.
We need some more LeBron clips.
I'm reading. I was reading
we
the
can talk about
topics.
Halliburton.
I was reading the topics for today.
I want to talk about Halliburton because
I might just be a Halliburton hater this pod.
Go ahead. Well, I just wanted to say about because I was just telling Angel before we started that everybody on NBA Twitter is calling him the Halliban, or Halliburton,
Oh yeah.
and the ESPN and SportsCenter are trying to push his nickname as the Moment because he keeps hitting a bunch of game-winning shots.
Oh, instead of Taliban
Yeah,
or
to the
Halliban.
Halliban, yeah, and everybody's like, dude, nobody's calling him the Moment. I'm not calling him the Moment. Halliban, it will always be Halliban. Which is Halliban, I kind of think is a dope nickname.
Haliban versus Isis.
Yeah.
Al Shaida.
El Shida.
Oh, Shada's
I
dope.
thought I want to see an edit of Halliburton on TikTok where it's like Halloween, Taliban, like Jumpman.
Oh yeah.
Because after they call him Halliban the first time in New York, that song got stuck in my head. Or what's the song we were singing today? They can make an edit too. From the D to the A, put respect on it. He's like, like what, Taliban?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be lit. Somebody make that an edit.
The moment.
Blue comment. Blue
the
comment.
Yeah.
The moment is like super gay.
Yeah, the moment's not cool, bro.
Nah, the moment is cool. It's just they're trying to force it.
Bro, yeah, no, that's a force, dude. Halliban rolls off the tongue too.
See, if he said something like,
Dude, that's why I want OKC to lose. They're so corny, and then they have the audacity to call other people corny. They try to call Jokic corny because he dressed up as a Joker for one of the games. I think it was game 3 that they won at their place. And somebody on Twitter was saying that, oh, Jokic is so corny. Why would he dress up like that? And people were like, your team literally bark. Like, what are we talking about?
that is
What?
OKC, they like bark.
What is that? Their celebration or something?
Yeah.
Or not even. They just bark sometimes.
When Jalen Williams scores, you could hear the crowd bark. Or I don't know if they played in the stadium, but they bark. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Gay.
Yeah, I don't like them. They're all good at players, though.
I like J-Dub.
Nah, I'm a hater.
I like the Pacers, but I wanted New York to win. I'm still gonna get a Brunson jersey.
Ew, definitely do not get a Brunson jersey.
Why?
Because they beat us.
Brunson's dope.
Yeah, I know. I like Brunson, too,
But he's not jersey, like, worthy of buying a jersey, like you buying a jersey.
Why?
I think he is.
Well, first of all, he doesn't even watch basketball.
Dude, Halliburton is such like an average person. Like, I don't know. Like both of these teams have such average people on them. OKC and the Pacers. Like they don't have any like superstars that are that cool. I feel like
The MVP.
Shea's the MVP.
Yeah, but Shea's I don't know. He's not that cool.
Why? Why is he not cool? Wait, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like they say Shea's like the best dressed, and like
You never seen those clips? Sorry. You never seen those clips of Shea when he's aura farming? He's like walking to the bench and Bismack Biyombo like passes out from his aura.
No.
No. First of all, that's fucked up.
That was
This big Biombo, like, he had some medical condition. They're making a video of Shay because they're like, damn, Shay just knocked him out with his aura. Like, bro, that guy just had a medical condition. But he's also on Skims. They had what was it, the print off?
the print. Yeah, he is on Skims. Shay's. They have a print off.
You never heard about was it print off or?
I don't know. I feel like Shay doesn't
Bull-
have any aura.
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
He doesn't.
That is
I'm not saying another man has aura besides like Braun or Messi, you know?
Braun is too old too. He doesn't have any aura. All his aura
So
wore
you're
out.
telling me if LeBron was over in this area, you wouldn't know about it?
You wouldn't sense his presence.
You wouldn't sense his presence from a mile away?
It'd be like a dry presence. Like it'd be cracking. You know, like he's not moist anymore.
Ugh, pause, bro. Why
his
do you want
aura-
Braun to be moist?
His aura just isn't. It's not like fully healthy. It's like kind of like dried out, and he just doesn't have a lot of it. It's like drained almost, like depleted.
Why is it dry?
Why is he just throwing synonyms of dried out?
Yeah, I know.
Drained.
What the hell's name somebody with a moist aura?
I feel like Luka Doncic has moist aura. Like he's kind of moist a little bit.
What the hell does that mean, bro?
Moist.
I'm never calling another man moist. Dude, this guy's he walk around me all the time. He's pretty moist.
I can feel his moist presence.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna need you to back up a few steps. You're getting me wet.
Speaking about people with negative aura, did you hear that Kobe's wife is pregnant with Jason Tatum's kid?
What?
What?
Did you see that?
Well, I saw that
I
she
mean-
was fake pregnant. She wasn't actually pregnant. But why Jason Tatum? Who said that?
No, she was actually really pregnant.
No, she's
and
not.
Yeah, people were saying that it was Jason Tatum's kid, and they're like, oh man, this guy's just copying everything this man does, and he's just copies like his wife and gets his wife pregnant.
What?
I
know.
didn't see that
Well,
personally.
no, I mean Vanessa Bryant posted a story and she said,
Well, she's dating. Well, in the article it said that she's dating a 27-year-old basketball player,
well, it's wrong.
and then in the article, like it said that she got pregnant by a 27-year-old basketball player,
The article. What article was that?
and I saw it on TikTok.
It was wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Vanessa Bryant posted on her story like 2 days ago, and said, she said something like good vibes, no pregnancy, and like she like had like it was like a list of stuff, and she was like on vacation or something.
She just posts no pregnancy.
Well, she said
in
yeah,
a
she wasn't
list.
pregnant. I mean, people were saying well, she was pregnant, so she said I'm not pregnant.
That's somebody a pregnant somebody that's pregnant. That's somebody. That's
Jesus
something.
Christ.
That's something a pregnant person would say.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, they would.
You can't really hide a pregnancy.
Well, they had a picture of her and like she was like had like a big like belly, when she was walking. Are you gonna respond to that? Or okay, one. All right.
One.
I didn't see. I didn't see it. I didn't see any. So I'm not commenting on it.
I
But
saw the picture. There was
One
no
at a
big
time. One
belly.
at a time.
what you say?
What?
I said one at a time.
We're gonna leave this in.
Go ahead. Pause.
I mean, you're not the
there-
one that edits the podcast anyway. It's me. So
You leave the parts in every time you guys aren't talking.
Pause.
What?
Said you leave your parts in.
No, what's it called? I saw the picture. She wasn't big. Did you even see the picture?
I did see the picture. Yeah, she was like, paparazzi was taking a picture of her, and it looked like she was pregnant. I don't know.
No. Nah.
So was it true or not? I mean, obviously not the Jason Tatum part.
I don't know if it was true or not. That's what I saw online. That's why I
think
wrote
it's
it down.
Extremely false.
I mean, you don't know if it's not true.
You don't know if it is true.
Like who the hell follows freaking Kobe Bryant's wife on Instagram, bro?
I do.
Why?
Because she posts all the new shoes that are dropping.
Dude, that's like such negative aura right there. You have so much negative aura.
What?
Yeah, your aura is like not moist.
I don't want moist aura.
Speaking about basketball,
I want my aura to be like a flame, like it's like a flame around me.
A blue flame?
Yeah, like a Nazula flame,
No.
and I walk and it like follows me.
I follow this one account on TikTok.
quick,
It's
write
called.
that down. Write that
I
down.
follow this one account on TikTok. It's called Casual TV, and I watch a lot of Avatar
Nice.
clips on that one.
Wait, before we move on to off the basketball topics, I
Oh,
was
why'd you just rub the computer like that?
all right. Before we move off the basketball topics, did you guys see that video? It's just like Angel Reese gets the ball after KD shows up, and KD's like dapping everybody up on the sideline at Angel Reese's game. And he goes and sits down. She gets the ball first play of the game. It's like 3-4, like the score. And then she goes up and she just misses a layup right when he gets there.
She airball. I saw that last night. She like threw it over the rim. It wasn't even
Was
close.
it in the Fever game?
No, it was during the LA Sparks game.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't.
It was just bad. I mean, those people. Actually, I think they lost the streak yesterday
What streak?
of the missing the first shot.
No, I think she missed first.
She missed the first shot.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys somebody placed a bet, and then Mitch was just like, "Oh, I gotta start taking these."
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah,
Because they usually hear.
yeah. But you have to do it on like a whack website. They're not gonna have it on Sport, DraftKings or FanDuel
Yeah.
because the book would lose so much money, or it'd be like minus 300 because everybody would be taking it.
Pause.
I don't know.
God.
I don't understand how she could continuously miss her first shot every single game. It's literally a layup pretty much every time.
It was a layup when KD was coming to sit down. That's why it's funny.
Like work on the craft. It's all about keeping it high, I guess.
I don't know. She made her first basket yesterday.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, then we apologize.
We apologize, Angel Reese. You were you made your first one, but missed the rest of them.
I seen a video where she's in warm-ups, like literally right underneath the basket, like practicing her shot, and just like the one-handed, like just practicing, and then she missed like 4 in a row, like in warm-ups.
I feel like that's nothing though. I mean, you're not.
Why-
You're
why-
trying to get your form right. You're not trying to just make it just to make it.
4 in a row.
Like she's probably
Nobody's even guarding you, bro. It's practice.
I know.
No
You're
pressure
telling me
at
you've
all.
never missed an open layup before or a shot for in warm-ups. You've never missed it.
Maybe not 4 times in a row.
Wait, how close was it?
It was like
It was like
just
a
outside
regular,
the
like,
block.
Yeah, on the
And she was
block.
just-
Yeah, she was just going
She
like
was
this
trying to do form shots from like the corner.
With her right hand or left hand?
with her right hand. Or
Well,
no, no,
she's left-handed.
with
so-
her left hand. With her
so
left
if it
hand.
was her
yeah.
right hand, no, it was her left hand. But I mean, it's just like the right, like she's not gonna make every shot. She can't even make it in the game. So we're just expecting her to be 100%.
LeBron,
She's not, like, I don't know.
LeBron James.
I mean, CJ McCollum said that when he would work out on like a good day, or like a normal day, he'd make 95 out of 100 of his first shots. And on a bad day, it would be like 89 to 90.
he's a liar.
Why is he a liar, dude?
NBA, I don't think people understand how good.
I heard this. I watched Donovan Mitchell one time. He had a drill. Like, in the 3-point contest, they have the racks around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before he ended his workout, he had to go 25 for 25 there and then 25 for 25 back and not miss 1 3. And if he did, he had to start over.
No, he's a liar.
I watched it. It was a video. What are you talking about?
I
I've
don't
seen
believe
it.
him. I gotta
Dude,
see
Steph made 105 threes in a row, bro.
That shit's AI.
It's not.
That was
before
like
it was big.
6 years ago. He did that. That was before.
Yeah. These guys are insane. These guys are way better than you think.
I don't think people understand how good like NBA players are. Like if you take any NBA player off the team, like they're frying anyone. Anyone you put in front of them, they will easily beat them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, true.
Remember Peyton Pritchard before he won 6th Man of the Year? A couple years ago, he has this Pro-Am, I think in Seattle or something. And his stat line was like 92 points, 16 assists, 12 rebounds in a game.
And he's a point guard.
Yeah, and
He didn't play at the time.
Yeah, that was when he was on the bench. That was like 2 or 3 years ago, but now he won the 6th Man of the Year this year. But
Yeah.
But the worst guy on any NBA team would probably cook in any league, pretty much, besides Killian Hayes.
Shot at Killian. Just a shot at Killian Hayes. Well, he's not even in the G. He's not even in the G League.
He was on the Nets. He was on the Nets. He was actually doing
Oh,
okay.
is he? I thought he was in the.
Or he was on the G League Nets, and then he played a little bit. He was okay.
Oh. Yeah, he was
I mean, we could add Halliburton, but
terrible. Yeah, we could
then would we have gotten Cade?
probably not.
I don't know. Our team is pretty garbage, so
Yeah.
there's a chance that we would have still been garbage. But we maybe would have built around Halliburton and got.
You guys
Agree.
are what's it called? Speaking about good basketball players, I was playing this Roblox game, and the game is called Wait in Line for LeBron.
Okay.
So the game is like you sit in line, and then your money.
You wait in line for LeBron.
Yeah,
Bro, can't you cut people like jump cut people too?
yeah, like you're jump cutting people, but your money is going up, and then like every like position in line, there's 50 lines in position. There's 50 positions in line, and
50 lines in position. They're all lined up they're all lines like this. 50 lines.
And there's just people in the front.
Go ahead.
But anyway, your money's going up, right? So we're all waiting in line for LeBron James, and your money's going up, and every time you get up in a line like up in line to like your next spot, your multiplier of the money keeps going higher and higher. So like we're like all fighting to get into the front of line to LeBron and stuff. And then that's basically the game. It's a Roblox game.
But how do you get further in line?
Your money just keeps going up. Like when you get up above somebody.
Bro, that's
line,
what I'm saying. How do you get past somebody? Or are you just like you're in a line?
I know your money's always going up.
Bro, that's not what I'm asking, bro. Like, say I'm 50th in line. How do I get to 49th?
Your money keeps going up.
There's an option to buy the cut in line to the next spot. So it's like the first one's like $100,000, and then you buy it, and then you just keep buying it, and then eventually it gets to 20 million, like 100 million, and stuff like that. And then eventually I got to LeBron. I got to LeBron 3 times.
But like,
What?
so is it a time-based game? Just the longer you stand in line, the more money you get.
Yeah.
So, but eventually everybody's just gonna get to meet LeBron.
Eventually, but we're all fighting to get there the fastest.
Wait, hold on. The real question is, how long were you playing the game before you met LeBron?
About 2.5 hours.
Damn,
He
bro.
played out 2.5 hours. He's
Maybe it was an hour.
Oh my god. I hit my leg.
Oh. Yeah, but it's not a skill game. You're just waiting in line and you get more money to buy the next spot.
Yeah, I know.
And then what happens when you get up to the front?
But sometimes, like, there's other people playing the game, too. So, like, you're waiting for your money to go up, right? And then somebody will buy and switch back, so they'll push you back a spot.
But you're
So we're constantly, like, fighting with each other to keep moving forward and stuff like that.
everybody. I don't understand because
So, like, you'll buy a spot to go in the front,
yeah,
and then
they
your
take
money will start going up because, like, your multiplier goes up. But then, like, the guy behind you, if his multiplier is, like, if he had more money sitting and he could buy your spot back, but you could just keep buying spots. Like, you could move 2 forward, and then the guy behind you had some more money saved up, so then he buys you back, and then you go back in line to, like, number 47. You just went at 46, then you go to 47.
The thing is, I know he played it for 2.5 hours because this guy, when he was at our house in Florida, he played Snake IO, I think, for like 6 hours.
Snake IO, is that the one we were playing with?
Bro, but the thing
after-
is, like, he doesn't even like. He'll be playing it, and then I go in my room and I like come out to like make something, and then like he won't even be there. He put it on like autopilot, so it just goes in a circle and it's just playing.
Yeah,
for
and I
him.
got my snake to 10 million, and I was the biggest in the lobby.
And then some guy just nuked the lobby, so he just died.
Yeah.
So do people code their own Roblox games, or how do you build? Is there like a
Yeah.
game mode where you could build one?
Yeah, there's this thing called Roblox Studio, and the language that you use to code those games is called Lua. And you could make your own games and stuff like that. I learned a little bit of the basics, but like
We
of the
could-
coding, but
We should
It's-
code a frogs in the algorithm game.
Yeah, it's hard though. Like,
Wait in line
Well,
for
actually-
frogs in the algorithm.
yeah, wait in line for frogs in the algorithm. Yeah.
And then once you get to the front of the line, we just talk about the dire wolf.
Dire wolf.
I can't believe you even play. I used to play Roblox. The one I play is Ripple mini games,
Yeah, I was playing that earlier.
and we tried this other one where it's like break your bones, and you got to jump off like a mountain and try and break as many bones as possible, and you get money for how many bones you break, and you could buy higher cliffs to jump off of, and keep jumping off of. Yeah, that
Are
one
you
was actually kind
serious?
of fun. It's fun for like 30 minutes though, and you're like, all right.
What was the what was the one where you guys all sat at a table and then you were trying to shoot the imposter?
I don't get that one, dude. They just give somebody a gun and you just get shot, and you gotta guess who it is.
Yeah.
I forgot who I played with. I played the one where like the shadow boxing where you have to go like this. You have to go like this, and they have to like look the direction. And I played it, and there's like rings, and then like you can set your finisher. So one, if he like looked up, like when he looks up, the ball gets in the air, and he just like windmills over him. One, if he looks this way, like a ghost like grabs him and like takes him out. I was like, what is
What the
this?
fuck?
It was actually kind of fun. I forgot who I was playing it with though.
Me and my friends used to also play Flee the Facility.
Oh,
Which
that's
is
like my
kind-
favorite game, bro.
That's kind of like what's that game with the generators? On Xbox that the Sidemen used to play all the time. And RC
Oh, the
play-
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that game. That's kind of like what it is. But that game is so fun. Flee the Facility.
Yeah, you have to go to the computers and turn all of them on, then the
Yeah.
doors open.
You slide underneath. You like crawling. Yeah, they got to put you in the freezer. Yeah, we used to play that till like 4 a.m. in high school.
Yeah, I love that
It
game.
was so fun. But I don't know. Well, don't you? What's that one game that you play on Roblox that you love?
Oh, Tower of Hell.
Yeah, this guy's never won that game ever.
I've won that game a million times.
I've
bro.
never seen him win once.
Yeah, you have, dude.
No, not one
Yeah.
time. I swear I haven't.
I've won that game a million times, dude. I have like fucking 300. Oh shit, my bad. I have like
This guy crashed.
I have like $300,000 in that game.
Yeah, but you buy real money. You cheat.
No, I've never bought Roblox.
Oh, he buys Robux?
Yeah, he buys Roblox all the time.
I've never bought Robux in my life.
Dude, you were literally buying them at the house the other day.
Dude, the only like thing I've ever bought in a game is probably like money in GTA.
Didn't you cheat in GTA though? Wasn't that glitch? Like, what's your level? Isn't your level like crazy high?
It used to be like cuz I had GTA since the beginning, so like probably around like the 3rd or 4th update DLC, like a bunch of modders started getting on the Xbox and everybody had like $1 billion and like level like 2 or 3,000 and they had everything in the game. And I remember I met a modder like in the lobby and he was dropping money for all of us and we had like $1 billion. It's weird when you have $1 billion. Like you want to be a minimalist, so I like bought a small house, but I was like a billionaire.
What?
What?
What do you mean trying to be a? I feel like GTA is the exact opposite of being a minimalist. Like you just buy a bunch of fucking cars and guns and clothes.
Yeah. Now I have a lot of cars in that game.
This guy probably went to the strip club and just blew $1 billion. See how long it would take.
Well, you can only throw $1 at a time.
That's what I'm saying. It took you a real long time.
What's it called? I remember I was playing on Enzo's account, and it was was it the purple aliens versus green aliens?
Oh yeah,
And Enzo
yeah.
Enzo was part of the green aliens. All of his
Yeah,
cars
that was-
were green, and he was a green alien.
Dude, that was a crazy time on TikTok.
That was
Yeah,
so
that
funny
was
to watch
crazy.
those videos.
They're like, he's right there, he's right there. They'd all pull up from all angles
Yeah,
and then start.
they'll just
getting-
have bats, and they're just beating them up with bats.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was
Good
crazy.
time. Was that COVID?
I think it was. Yeah,
Like
around
later COVID?
Dude, the people that thought of that idea off rip were probably like, dude, this is going to be funny as hell. And it blew out way out of proportion, dude. They were going crazy on that shit.
When do you think GTA 6 is actually coming out?
I'd probably say like 1 or 2 years. They're gonna probably wait for AI to get a little bit better, and then they're gonna drop it.
I bet you they're going to wait for a new. Wait, when did this Xbox come out?
The X series?
Like 3 years ago? 4 years ago?
I don't think that long ago. Let me check.
Because I feel like they might wait for a new console.
I think they're gonna wait, or no, I think they're gonna like I think the new council was supposed to
2020.
come.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
So we're due for
I
a
think
new
the new council is supposed to come out 2027.
Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna wait for the new console. Then you have to get this or the next one.
Or
to
they're
play
gonna
with
drop the
graphics.
game next year and then make people buy it on this console, and then they have to buy the next console.
And then they have to
The
rebuy it.
It's gonna be the Xbox suit where you can put the whole thing on, and you can feel the gunshots and.
Oh, like Ready Player One. Have you ever seen that
Yeah,
movie, Ready
yeah.
Player One?
I read the book too.
Dude, that was a great movie.
You get hit by a car and you feel it, and you got to go to the hospital and stuff in game.
Yeah, that would suck though. Like his girlfriend was like super cute in the game, and then he met her in real life and she was ugly.
Oh yeah, Ready Player One. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the whole point of the message that it doesn't matter what you look like; it's what's inside.
Yeah, but his ass got catfished.
Yeah, you got catfish for
Yeah,
sure.
UW was like, ooh, actually.
Ooh, actually, I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't care what you look like. Ooh, I take that back.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, you're gonna come home from our 9 to 5, and you're gonna go to a 9 to 5 in GTA, and you gotta sit at the desk in GTA and get money.
But it's like dog years in GTA's too, so it goes by a little faster.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes is 31 minutes in the outside world.
What?
It's like it's only like slightly faster.
Oh.
Every 30 minutes in the game is only 32 minutes in the outside world. So you can get 9 to 5 done in about 750 hours, 7.5 hours.
Fuck that, bro. Dude. Let's see how he transitions here.
Well, he wants to talk about Braun. That's why.
Well, I mean, we were just talking about video games, so I'm not gonna go back to basketball.
We can go to movies and video games. We can stay here.
Well,
They're coming out with Black Ops 7.
They announced that yesterday.
yeah, I was gonna go there, but I was just like, I don't really know anything about it.
Yeah, but I thought I don't know much about it, but I thought that they only released Black Ops every other year. Or every
Oh, they
2
just
years.
released
My
this one.
transition was like, because we were talking about GTA, and I was gonna be like, speaking about violence.
You don't have to say speaking every single time.
But also, I thought we were gonna stay on the video games topic. What?
Well, we just talked. We talked a good amount about the video games.
Yeah, but we could keep going. Like,
Does it matter?
I don't feel like talking about it no
All right,
more.
what do you want to talk about then?
speaking about violence,
Speaking about, yesterday we watched a fight against Sugar Sean and Marab, and
wait, you were gonna say speaking of violence. Yesterday we watched a fight between Sean O'Malley and Marab. Were you gonna go there?
yeah, because GTA is violent. That's why.
You don't have to really force the connection. You can just be like, oh, we should talk about, oh, did you see the Rob fight? Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be like, oh, speaking about violence, and everybody's like, oh, I wonder where he's going with this one.
Well, anyway,
They're lighting fires in L.A. No, I'm joking.
Throwing rocks at cars.
Sugar Sean fought Marab yesterday, and yeah, you know, Sugar Sean is probably the most overrated fighter of all time. I think he's horrible.
No, I
He's
don't
not
think. I think
horrible.
Marab is just really fucking good.
Dude, how did he lose worse this time than last time, bro? Like, he got literally submitted, bro.
What was he supposed to? He literally was on the ground. He was fighting the takedowns fine. It's just that third round, he got him on the floor the whole entire fight. He was literally on the ground the whole fight.
Yeah, he was
He
ragdoll.
finally gets back up and he just slams him back on the floor, and all your energy is drained. I'm not
He was
surprised he got submitted.
ragdolling him, like throwing him all over the cage and shit.
He lost every single round.
Yeah.
That one is almost worse than the first one.
That's what I said. I was like, how did he do worse? And he said he was hurt last time, quote unquote.
Yeah, and this time he said he stopped like smoking and stuff.
Yeah,
so he could
bro.
focus and he's got
Yeah,
his
but you
ass
could
beat.
tell he was way more serious about this one too. He wasn't even making like jokes or anything. Like, he was being dead ass, and then he still got.
It was
I kinda-
all up front.
I kind of wanted Marab to win, honestly. I kind of
did
like
too.
Marab.
I like Marab, but I also like Sugar Sean. I wish it was a better fight.
It was alright. I liked it. It's not like he was patchy. Patchy Mix. They were getting booed in there, Patchy Mix and the other guy.
Yeah, and
they
they were
were throwing
throwing it. I was
hands,
like-
except Patchy was getting touched.
Who?
There was a fight Patchy. And the guy's name was Patchy Mix.
And who is he good or?
I know he lost. He's getting
He
teed,
was a
but
punching bag.
yeah, they're AIing him as a punching bag. He was fighting some I forgot the guy's first name, but Batista. But he hit the guy with like some good shots. He cut his lip and stuff.
Yeah, but like he also got hit in the head 450 times. But doesn't even remember. He thinks the fight is next week.
That's crazy, dude. Getting hit in the head so hard that you forget stuff.
Wait, he forgot something?
No, I'm just saying that definitely happened. Like, you know when Ben Askren got kneed in the face by Jorge Masvidal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just said he remembers like walking to the ring, and then he remembers like
Waking up in
being
the hospital.
in the locker room or the hospital. Yeah, and he's like, I don't even know the fight happened or anything else after that.
That's fucked, bro.
That's scary.
Dude, yeah, the one Kamaru Usman was saying, like he was like I knew I was like checking his punches or whatever, and then he's like, next thing I know, like the lights like in my eyes, cause like he got hit with the leg kick, from
Yeah.
Leon Edwards.
That's scary, bro.
That is
I
scary.
know, and they do it voluntarily. They take some punch. Dude, sometimes they get like hit in the face and their head snaps back, and they just go right back. I'm like, hell no, bro. Immediately I'm tapping if I get hit. In the
Bro, what
face
about
with
that guy? Was it Kevin Holland that he was fighting? The one who Kevin Holland elbowed?
Oh yeah,
Kevin Holland.
Kevin Holland, and he elbowed the guy in the head, and he
Yeah,
had
he
that
elbowed him and it fractured his skull probably, and then he just got submitted immediately.
He like elbowed him, and the replay, and you could see his like head go in, and then it like starts forming like a swollen thing like right here on his head. It was nasty.
Yeah, caught him right here, like point of the elbow, right on the back of his head.
That's the most dangerous thing to get hit with.
Boom!
Have you ever seen that Joe Rogan clip? He's like, if I hit you with the knuckle, like you're not gonna get hit as hard, but if I come at you like this, boom! You never
If you're
seen that?
banging a dude in the paint and you're just banging him and banging him and banging him,
I love that Joe Rogan clip with Shane Gillis when he was saying, I don't mind a woman with muscles, and Shane's like, oh okay, and he's like, yeah, and a little bit of armpit hair, I don't care, and then Shane Gillis is like, dude, you're getting close, bro.
He said that to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he's like, you're getting close, man.
What Joe Rogan say?
He started laughing.
bro, Shane Gillis is so funny.
Yeah, I want to see his show. He's coming to Detroit soon.
I'll watch your whole family eat dinner. No, that's Theo Vaughn, but
Have you ever seen the Shane Gillis clip? It's like, guys, when he goes to bed, like make sure we keep it down. We don't want him like don't get scared. Sometimes Shane sleepwalks. You ever seen that?
No.
And he goes to bed, like he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed. I got work in the morning, and he like goes to bed, and he like wakes up. They're like, oh my god, look, he's sleepwalking. And he's like, who's in my house? Who's in my house? And he like pulls out a gun. He's like, who's in my house? And they're like, whoa, and then he's just like this. And they're like, no.
Oh, that's that clip?
Yeah.
Oh, I always see that clip.
Yeah, that clip
like,
is so funny.
on NBA Twitter, though, where he's like, oh, Jaden Ivey's out for 2 months, and he's just like,
Yeah, he's like, they're like, no. They're like, no.
I didn't know.
They're like, why does he have a gun?
I don't really think Shane Gillis is that funny, honestly.
No, you're crazy. Have you seen the stand-up?
Yeah.
The one on Netflix is so funny.
I feel like I'm always like forcing myself to laugh at him because like he looks like a good guy, but like I don't know, like it doesn't like I'm not like freaking like crying laughing at his shit.
Dude, I think I laughed for 4 days straight when he was talking about how his Down syndrome, was it his uncle or his
Yeah.
cousin, makes grilled cheeses at midnight.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that funny.
Nah, you're literally boosting. You're rage banning.
Yeah, you are.
Because that shit was funny.
I'm not making them at night, Dad.
I liked what he was talking
making them
about.
at night.
Like sometimes it's just too much. Like he has like some funny moments, but like just like Theo Vaughn. Like Theo Vaughn has some funny moments, but like sometimes when I'm watching like his pod, dude, he just tries to force jokes, and it's just like, dude, like
You
could
don't
talk
think
like a
Theo
normal person.
Vaughn's funny either?
I think he's funny, but sometimes they just do too much. Where I'm just like, all right, bro, like this shit is like you're forcing this joke.
It's a comedy podcast, though. That's the whole point.
know,
Like, he's
but,
got to
like-
let jokes fly.
I know.
I think he's only going to pick 2 jokes, and then if those 2 jokes don't hit, then he's fucked the whole
I think
podcast.
his jokes probably hit like 50% of the time.
This guy's a comedian. That's what he does.
I know.
Make
but
jokes.
I'm just saying, like some of them, like or a lot of them are forced.
Bro, you know how many jokes we forced on here too? I'm sure people say that about everybody. Not
I
everybody's
don't
find
force
everything.
jokes.
You forced the podcast.
What does
Everything
that
about
mean?
it.
Speaking about violence.
I'm trying to work on my transitions. It's better from when I started.
Yeah, actually.
Not really. He just says the same thing over and over again.
Like what?
Speaking about
Speaking of-
Bro,
forced
you don't even
jokes,
come up with topics at all, so you know what I'm saying?
because we're just flowing,
Yeah,
bro.
we're
There's no need to.
flowing.
There's no need to come up with topics when we're just flowing.
I just did every single topic we came up so far. Where I had written down already.
No, we didn't, bro. We
Yes,
did
I
not.
did.
You did not have GTA fucking written down, bro.
Yeah, but we had it. I started with the Roblox, bro.
Yeah, and we
the
flowed.
line, the
We
LeBron
flowed
line.
into GTA, dude.
I know.
You're acting like you came up with the whole thing, like
I
every
came
single
up-
idea.
So last
It was
pod-
all me.
so last podcast you came up with the food idea that we talked about the whole entire time. That was on the notes.
Well, I don't
Food.
remember what we. I know I hit all my topics that I wrote down though.
I don't even remember what we taled about on the last one.
I just remember
it
we
was
talked about food for like an hour.
This
and
is
a
what
half.
I wanted to talk about because I watched this earlier today. Mr. Beast had a video. He had a video with his girlfriend, and it's a $1 date versus a $500,000 date. And in the middle of the video, he has one of his friends, Nolan, go on a date with Madison Beer. In the video.
Okay.
I just thought it was weird because like Madison Beer, like that's so random, bro. And then
She's a streamer.
is she a streamer?
Yeah, she's a streamer.
She's a singer.
Yeah, but she's a known for singing, but like she streams because I remember I seen this one time. She was talking about Stable with Ronaldo, and he's like, "Oh, he's the guy who makes the song that did that one song."
Oh,
And he was like, "God, I should never did that." Mo, but did you see Mr. Beast? That's why he rented out Disney World?
yeah.
Was that for that video?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I just seen that. That was all over.
It was only $500,000.
Yeah, to rent out it for one night.
I feel like that's not that much money. I mean, obviously it's a lot of money, but like you would think Disney World.
Like all of Disney World. Did he rent out? Did he rent out like the whole thing, or did he rent out like just a section of it?
The whole entire thing. Disney put on like a whole show for them. They did like a private parade. Like they made a dinner. They had dinner in front of the castle, you know. And then they went on the Star Wars ride, which looks sick, by the way. I want to ride that ride, the Star Wars ride.
I want to go to. What did they just? I want to go
The
to the
Mario
Mario World in. Is that in Disney World or is that?
Yeah, I think that's in Florida.
I don't think
forget-
it's Disney. That's
I
not
forget
Disney.
what park it is. It's in Florida.
Universal.
I think it's
Universal,
Universal, yeah. But I wanna go to that when it opens, or it just opened actually. But I gotta go back. A couple of my friends went. They said it was awesome. They was on the Velocicoaster like 6 times.
What's a
Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster?
That's probably the best ride at Universal. It's Jurassic Park. It's the Jurassic Park ride.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's whatever.
But anyway, I was watching. I was also watching NDL, Nico, and he did a video. It's turning 1 penny into $1 million, and he's just like, yeah, this whole entire video, I'm not gonna use my fame or anything to make $1 million, and then he starts like, like trading stuff, and he gets to like $500. Then he goes and then he creates a TikTok account when he's dressed up as Sonic, and he puts his face on there, and he starts like growing the account, and he's like, I am not Nico, I'm not Nico, and he grows up his account to like 100,000 followers, and he starts like being the NPC Sonic like on TikTok. And then he shows how much money they're making. He's making like literally like $3,000 a day. That's how much those guys make.
off just TikToks.
TikTok live.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
Nico though.
I know, bro, but
But
like
he's in the Sonic suit.
yeah, but he was saying like
But he showed his face. He said.
Yeah, he showed
So everyone knew it was Nico. Oh, it's not Nico. Oh, that's definitely
And
not
then
him. No,
Speed-
it's him.
Speed, or like he got this random white guy, like, and he put the this is how they were doing it. He's just like, oh yeah, every $10, every galaxy you donate, which is $10, he adds time to it. He adds like I don't know, like 30 seconds, and people kept donating, and the time kept going up for like 2 hours. So he had to like keep doing his shit NPC for like 2 hours. And then he got this Knuckles random white guy, and then Speed donates like a $1,000 one to show Knuckles. It was just a funny video. Nico's funny.
Yeah, I like Nico. I like that video when he goes to the racist town. And he sees, remember he sees Gideon inside the
Oh, yeah.
the city building, and they're like, "Oh, what's up?" And they just walk past each other.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they planned it.
Yeah, because they were there at the same time, and they pretended like they weren't there.
He's like, yeah, they're like, oh, sorry. Can you say hi to my one friend? His name is Ama Nanse.
Yeah.
Ama Nanse.
Dude, those are so. When he goes up to Shannon Briggs and he says, you want to say let's go champ in Welsh?" And he says, "I'm a pussy. I'm a pussy."
I'm a pussy.
I'm up Usay.
I'm a pussy. Let's go, champ.
He's so fucking funny.
I'm gonna break his face when I see him. Did you guys super mad? Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Dude, Shannon, yeah, not Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Briggs.
Shannon Briggs was like mad, like super mad when he saw the video after. He's like, I'm gonna fight him. He's like, I'm gonna break his face.
That's crazy. Remember when Nico got into the ring
Oh yeah,
during
dude,
KSI's fight?
those were the funniest.
That one
like,
is crazy too.
He would sneak into all of JJ's fight.
Have you seen that?
I did see that he was wearing the Prime costume.
And he paid that one dude to like pretend, and he was literally talking to JJ the whole time, and JJ didn't know until after.
Yeah. He's like, well, have you been in there the whole time? He's like, yeah. He's like, what?
Yeah, he's like, I was wondering why you're being so quiet. Dude, he comes up with some really good ideas.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of. I think someone had a fight in Saudi Arabia, and he snuck. Oh, I think it was the Jake Paul, a Nissan Gib one, and he snuck in. Oh no, that was Miami. But I don't know. Like he snuck in, and then under like a fake name, like he was like an Arab prince, in the video. No, nothing. You guys are not gonna give me.
You're not done describing it yet.
But like you could give me something.
Pause. You're not done describing it. How he got into the ring. I never seen it.
He never got in the ring. I just said he snuck into the fight.
All right.
Who
dude.
did?
Nico.
Oh, and I saw
That's like his thing. He sneaks into the rings, but they had him banned because he kept sneaking into the ring. And they was like, "You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here."
Dude, Nico's hilarious, bro.
I like all the Beta Squad.
Yeah.
I like their challenges that they do all the time.
Yeah, they just dropped a new one. It's called they came to the US, and it's driving across the United States, and they start in Chicago, and they have to drive all the way to Miami, and they were in a mall. Like one of the challenges was like go to the mall and buy supplies. So he goes to the mall, and the security guards are like, they come up to them, and he's just like, you guys can't film in here. Like you got to turn it off. There's no pictures and video. He's like, oh, my name's Ronaldo. My name's Ronaldo. And he's just like, oh, I'm a famous soccer player. We're doing a documentary. And then the security guard's just like calling. He's just like, oh yeah, this guy says he's Ronaldo. He's doing a documentary. And then the security guard's like, oh yeah, you're okay. You can film. You can film. Bro, they're such good liars, bro.
Bro, like, how do you not know, like, just some random dude named Ronaldo?
He's like, I'm Ronaldo.
Dude, Cristiano Ronaldo is probably like a top 10 famous person in the
Yeah.
world. Also,
And
how do you
bro,
not know who he
they're
is?
buying. It's him, Kenny, and AJ on a team, and then he's just like they're like buying a rug or something. I don't know why, and then he's just like, yeah, I'm Ronaldo. I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. You know him. This is Lionel Messi, and this is KSI. And then he's just like, yeah, when customers come in here, tell them you saw Ronaldo, Messi, and KSI in one room. Like, just tell them and see what they say. to the guy that owns the store.
He'd be like, dude, no, you did not do that.
Dude, he's so stupid. He's so serious all the time. That's why like you can't like not laugh at his stuff. Like remember that one video of him and KSI when they're doing the library prank, you know, where they're sitting in there and they play like a message out loud and they can't like pause it. And this guy Nico's in there and KSI sent a video to Nico that he had to play out loud. And in the video he's just like, dude, how did you? There's a literal body in the basement. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Come home right now. What are we gonna do with this thing?
Oh my God.
And he's trying to like, and the people are in there like looking at him, and he's just like saying in there. And
That's on Beta Squad or
no, it's
NDL?
just, it was on Nico's channel.
No, I thought it I thought it was Foot Action or whatever that one.
I don't
Foot
know.
Asylum. I think that's what it is.
Oh, I don't know what all the channel names. I just know it's Nico and.
Oh yeah, it was
KSI.
Nico and KSI. He's like, get home right now. I don't know what to do with it, dude. I'm just gonna put it in a bag. I'm just gonna put it in a bag.
It's so funny. And he's just like, dude, you're gonna give
And
me
he's like
arrested.
slowly like walking out.
Dude, my favorite video is when he runs for office.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Nico, what's his last name again?
Oh, Milana.
Yeah, Nico Milana. He fucking you can only run in one section of the London, so he like gets a bunch of people in a room and he hires them all to apply for office in different sections of London. So he's running all over the country, and Nico Milana, and he has like and you're not allowed to do that. So but it's all different people, but it's his name, and then like all of his votes like he's running against like this Indian guy. And dude, the build-up, like, he has such good build-up in his videos, so you think he's, like, really close, like, the entire time. And he fucking, like, they show the results, and it's, like, 20,000, and he only got, like, 500 votes.
Yeah, dude, he's really good at like keeping you engaged the whole time.
Yeah.
It's the editing, I think. I wonder who edits his videos.
And there was one where he's just like, I came back the next day, like, at this coffee shop, and I was beating him, and all the, like, every chocolate you'd buy, you'd put a vote for him, and then, like, at the end, he's just like, I lied to all you guys. I bought all the chocolates and put, like, all the votes on there. Bro, it was funny, bro. That was, like, my favorite video.
He's really funny, bro. He comes up with really good ideas. A lot of those UK YouTubers come up with really good ideas.
Yeah, they're really creative.
I don't know anything about the Trump beef, so you got.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I just know they tweeted at each other.
What do you know about it, Dominic?
Basically, like Elon is pissed at Trump because you know Elon. The point of having Elon in office was to like cut all the spending, you know, and save like the United States from going into bankruptcy because we're in so much debt, you know.
Yeah.
And so Elon just like left Doge like a week or two ago, and everybody's saying like, oh, he barely cut any spending, and then like this week, I think Trump proposed a bill that would raise the fucking debt $5 trillion. And Elon's like, are you guys serious? Like the whole point of me being there was so we didn't do that. So we didn't do that. And so basically, Elon was tweeting out and saying, everybody call your senators and your congressmen to kill the bill. Like, do not vote for it. Because the only people like who didn't like it was like all the libertarian guys. Like, obviously all the Republican people were going to vote for it. And then they started like, Trump started saying like, oh, you're only mad because we're taking away your EV mandates. You're not making money. And then they started tweeting at each other or whatever. And then eventually it got to Elon Musk saying like, oh, Trump's on the Epstein list. That's why he won't release it.
Oh shit!
And it's crazy.
He pulled the Kendrick on him.
Yeah, but there's a tweet. There's a tweet that was like Trump in the background. It was a Drake lyric, and he's like, "This Epstein angle is the shit I expected," because he said it in the Heart Part 6 and the beef.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Dude, but like Elon, it's not like a flex. I saw Candace Owen tweet it. It's not like a flex to be like, "Oh, you are on the Epstein list," but you were literally with him for like a year and didn't say
I
shit.
know.
Like.
Since November.
It was pretty funny. But Twitter was on fire. They were so funny. They're like, "Oh, who gets custody of JD Vance?" And JD Vance was on Theo Vaughn while it was happening.
Yeah,
And Kash Patel was on Joe Rogan while it was happening.
Yeah, I saw that one. He said he didn't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
I saw that clip.
Dude, that one's crazy because Joe Rogan's like, dude, is he on the Epstein list? You've seen it. Like, Cash Patel's probably seen it
Yeah.
because he's the head of the FBI.
Yeah,
it's
but like,
good.
what do you even say? You're like, you can't even say anything to that. Like, if they ask him, they're like, oh, so is our president on a Epstein list?
Yeah, he could be like, no.
I'm pretty sure he was on the Epstein list anyway, but
I mean, they're friends.
yeah.
It actually make no logical sense for him not to be on it. Maybe he didn't bang any kids, but
Yeah.
you know, you got to go to the island. You got to bang one kid. To get here, you got to do one kid.
I mean, Stephen Hawking was on the list, so I mean, anyone could really
Was he?
get in the. Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
You ever seen the Bad Friends podcast they were talking about?
Yeah.
No.
They're like, why did you?
I want to go to the island. Why won't you let me go? Why won't you let me go?
I've never seen that.
Me just chilling.
That'd be crazy, dude. You like Stephen Hawking's like driving around trying to chase kids because they're running away from him on the island. Like if you were trying to get away from Stephen Hawking, all you'd have to do is like go in sand because like his car can't go.
Or like go over like a branch.
Yeah.
Vlog. I mean, the ones who got away, the island boys. Maybe those were Stephen Hawking's ones.
I don't know. The island is that why they're called the Island Boys? Because they're on Epstein's island.
I don't know.
I feel like you wouldn't want to like flex that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, we were there.
We were, we were,
They were trying to catch us. We were too fast.
we were Epstein's favorite.
Yeah. They like the ones that are hard to grab, slimed up.
Ugh.
Ew.
The Johnson and Johnson baby oil.
Is that a fuck, bro? Look at how big that fly is, bro.
Thanks for tuning in to Frogs in the Algorithm. Catch you next week.
Peace.
Dude, come look at this fly. Look how big it is.
Why are you still talking in the mic?
Dude, here. I'll bring this over. This.
bro, that is a big ass fly. Should I kill it?
Wait, hold up.
You want to put it in the bag?
Hello? Mommy?
Dude, look at how big that is, bro.
Hello? Yeah.